Happy belated New Year, everyone. Keith here with CyberNew. We snagged a glorious PC gaming Model O mouse over the holidays, and we absolutely have to share our thoughts on this majestic creation. Let's go. The Model O is the mouse I never thought I needed. That simple statement sums up my entire experience with it so far. It is the first release in the Odin lineup, with the Model D trickling out to the masses January 14th. It is one of the most responsive mice I have ever had the pleasure of using. It floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. No, but seriously, the Model O is amazing. Now, although I have the glossy black color style, you have the option to also select matte black, matte white, or glossy white. Obviously, this is all going to be a personal preference, but there's a ton of design-inspired reasoning for choosing one over the other. The glossy black has a high level of reflection and seems generally brighter than its matte counterpart. I'll say it, I wish I had gotten the matte finish instead. A tad bit too much shine for me. At first glance, you might assume these mice are overly pricey, right? Negative, Ghost Rider. The matte models are $49.99, while the glossy models are $59.99. Now, if you compare this to, say, price of the Final Mouse Air Ninja, which can run up to about $90 per drop, it's priced to perfection. The Model O is indeed one of the lightest full-size RGB gaming mice, coming in at an insane 67 grams for the matte and 68 grams for the glossy color style, respectively. My previous mouse, a Logitech G502, is nearly double that weight at 121 grams. It feels like I'm trying to maneuver a rock whenever I use that Logitech now. Now, in terms of lighter gaming mice, sure, the Ninja Air models by Final Mouse, again, come in around 58 grams. They are lighter, but you don't get that slick RGB. So what makes the Model O so light? Well, that sweet, sweet honeycomb design. Whoops, there we go. This forest shell gives it a lightweight feel that is virtually unparalleled. At first, I thought the shell was extremely strange because once again, outside Final Mouse, I haven't seen this design before. I was worried about the texture of the holes being a distraction when I gamed and had additional concerns about attracting pesky dust and grime that would be too difficult to remove. Nope. In fact, the shell actually keeps my hand cool when I get way too into a game. People that get sweaty palms, I'm sure you can really appreciate this. The overall shape and size feels great in your hand. Very ergonomic. It is ambidextrous. If you have medium to large size hands, you'll enjoy a pretty solid fit. Also, I really don't notice the holes when I grip the mouse. It just feels normal in that sense. And cleaning, I've used compressed air once or twice, which seems to do the trick, but the holes don't collect as much as I thought they would. Glossy black does show oily smudges after some use, but I just use a fiber cloth from time to time, but that's kind of a personal gripe. The cord is another lightweight attribute. It's a braided cable dubbed the Ascended cable that you can actually swap out for various colors that are available on the Glorious Gaming PC website. It's a simple, flexible, durable cable. Gives you this feeling of being wireless. Feels pretty good. You don't really notice it, even if you're one to have a lot of real estate to move your mouse around on. And the length of the cable is 6.5 feet, which is roughly the standard for most mice. But for some inexplicable reason, I just don't love the feel. It's not really a dig at the mouse, it's me. Buttons, 6 of them. You've got your lefts and right click, which feel very light and responsive. And according to Glorious Gaming PC, it's rated for about 20 million clicks. And rest assured, I've been pretty click happy in testing the overall durability of this bad boy. And that claim seems legitimate. You also have a forward back on the side of the mouse, a middle scroll, and a DPI button. This middle button here allows you to adjust the DPI level of the PixArt 3360 sensor. These presets range from 400 yellow to 3200 green, with red being the default at 1600. RGB, the reason any peripheral makes you a pro gamer. The Model O has 9 lighting effect presets that you alter between. If you know the correct incantation, you can alter it via the mouse buttons. There's a quick start guide that comes with the original packaging that details this, but it's also available on the website. You can change the speed, brightness, and color switch if applicable to each effect. Single color versus breathing pattern, and so on. The glorious Model O software provides you advanced options in customizing the over 16.8 million RGB color combinations, and it's generally much more convenient than altering it via the buttons. I highly recommend you download it and the latest Model O firmware update. If you hate beautifully colored lights, you can disable them altogether. The optional software that you can download off the PC Gaming website also allows you to further customize DPI settings, as well as button mapping. All these keywords, such as responsiveness and lightweight, begs the question, how does it perform? Will I become an elite FPS player? Well, in playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, this thing feels quick when I swing it around to aim. I'm borderline better than a trash can, but I love how effortless the motions are. The original G-Skate pads are hovering all over the mouse pad with ease. A work of art, even if my play is the complete opposite. If you're coming from a much heavier mouse like me, you'll probably need a bit of acclimation, but once you get used to how light it is, it feels smooth as butter, especially in these FPS style games. Now, the reason we all watch reviews, right? Contemplating the pros, the cons, and giving a recommendation. This is a great mouse. I really can't think of anything negative outside of what I feel is a strange cord and easy to see fingerprints on the glossy color style. If you want something ultra lightweight, responsive, and just plain sexy looking, get this. This mouse is marketed towards gamers, so that is the overall appeal, right? For the price, ergonomics, and performance, you can't go wrong. So that's it for the review, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, any at all, drop a comment below. We'll catch you in the next video.